Hey guys, CrossFlux here, and welcome back to more Let's Play World to the West Blind. In the last episode, we completed the aqueduct temple over here in this area, defeated a Guerrickes Orb boss, and then finished off the episode by getting a couple little upgrades as both Clonington and Lumina. In today's episode, I'm going to go ahead and head straight off to the lake area. But I think I'm going to access it from this river screen, because now that the water level is decreased, there might be something for us to do here. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty alright myself. Let me see, what can I do here? I can walk around, I guess, but is that about it? There's some grooves, I might want to be quiet. Okay, there's definitely an entrance to the lake. I don't think that's the entrance that I necessarily need to take, but it's an entrance that I will think about taking. I still can't get this chest up here. I mean, I'm sure I can, I just can't really figure it out right off the bat. Can I get back up there? I can, it's just a long walk. I'm not too worried about it, it's just a chest. Let's just go ahead and head in. Oh, it's a scroll. Sweet, I'll take that for sure. I'm glad I decided to take this entrance after all. So let's come back over here. Bing. For long dark years, he would use his might to make his wrath known. So this is near the end of the timeline. Who is this person? That looks like Tlaloc. I think Tlaloc's the male. Even, what's her name? Chal? Yeah, even Chal looks surprised by him in that picture, even though I thought they were ruling together. Well, there are two missing scrolls in between that, so something big might have happened. Alright, so... Ooh, there's a chest down here. Glad I didn't miss this either. Yay! So, let's head back through here. So, yeah, I figured this wasn't the entrance that I needed to take. It's probably in the big, lake screen. But first, I'm going to blink over here and see if I can figure out how to do this real quick. Not quite. What if I do proper aim? Nah, it's not proper aiming. Proper aiming here. Oh, I did it. Kind of surprised. I didn't think I was going to pull that off. I could explore down this way some, couldn't I? Maybe? Maybe not. And besides, I don't want to get too sidetracked. So I'm going to take the totem and warp back to Oleg's house and try and head south from there. Bing! Cool. Does Oleg react to the fact that the lake is gone now? What happened to my lake? My beautiful, tranquil lake. I'm sorry, we had to drain it to reach him. Something? And he doesn't say anything about that. But at least Lumina tries explaining to him that she did it on purpose. Alright, so... is there anything I can do now that the lake is lowered? There's probably a few secrets. Hey, it's this kid! Please leave me alone, I'm doing important science! Okay. Sure you are, kid. I like how there's still slightly tiny puddles around here. Everything's all dried up. I kind of feel bad for all the fish that live down here. Alright, so this is that screen. Okay, I did not collect this chest at some point. Seems like a weird thing for me to miss, but okay. I've missed weirder, I guess. Nothing for me to do over here, I don't think. Probably not. Okay. I wish there was a way to walk faster, or at least have this blink cooldown be even shorter. I mean, I know the cooldown's already pretty short, but I could still stand to use it, or have it be a little bit shorter than it already is. Alright, so the music stopped. Leads me to think that this is where I need to go, and there's a cutscene. Hey, everyone followed us! Or me, I guess. We each have a way across. Oh, it's Tychoon. Mouse is going in. Lumina's blinking. Terry's warping and Clonington's climbing, right? Huh, that's weird. They had me control Clonington. I wonder why. Maybe because Tychoon used to be a pugilist too? Maybe the boss fight's going to be kind of a fist fight with him. Oh, wow. And everyone else had a really easy time getting in. Look at that. Poor Clonington has to take a super long way around. Well, by the time I get over there, they better have Tychoon's butt whooped. That's all I'm saying. Whew. This is pretty big. Oh, there he is. So no one else is with him. You are too late. The machine is already in my grasp. Oh, dang. Sorry, guys. I can't remember what voice I gave him. I think it was kind of a Giovanni crime boss. But no, that's more of a Clonington voice. Yeah. Alright, I feel bad. I'm not going to be able to pull off his voice right. So I'll just try and give him an ominous final boss kind of voice. You are too late. The machine is already in my grasp. Aha, the villain appears. And you cannot fool me, cur. I wield not only the power of my fists, but the power of knowledge. I know you cannot control the machine without 3 cores. And Lord Clonington holds the final core in his hand. Oh. Lumina, Terry, and Nals decided to give Clonington the final core? They didn't want to hold on to it themselves or leave it with Miss Tennock? Oh, great. I'm going to lose this fight, and Tychoon's going to get it, and bad stuff's going to happen. Alright, so, fight. Oh. Get out of here, Tychoon. I don't have time for you. Oh. Okay, he's going to have to try better than that if he's going to have a shot at me. Ooh. Oh. Gotcha. Go back for more. I wonder if this is a timed fight, because everything's falling. Ha! Clonington again shows his prowess. Never again shall they refer to me as the second greatest member of the affluent society. Okay, we're going back. Nothing can defeat me. And while he's too busy clothing, Tychoon's probably gonna, like, zap him or something, right? Yeah, get drilled. Ha! I'll be taking this. Goodbye, fool. So Anastasia didn't manage to get rid... Anastasia is... Or Anastasia, I guess. Is that the red panted chick? Because, yeah, he's addressing Lumina. Is that her name? What did you say to her that makes her hate me so much? I didn't need to say anything at all. She knows you Teslamancers very well. Always meddling. After all, such meddling is exactly what will let me use this magnificent machine. I won't let you do this. Ha, as if you could stop me. Well, I'm certainly gonna try. Smack him. Okay, that's not gonna work. Do I hit him now? I do now. He's gonna drop that. I guess that's how I... Ooh, that's a big explosion. I was not expecting that. Okay, come on. Come on out. Ow! Woo! That does a lot. Oh, I have to do this thing over again, too? So it's going to be kind of like a boss gauntlet sort of thing. I'm probably going to have to face Tychoon 4 different times as each character. Fist fight is Clonington. Random fight is Lumina. I don't know what Naus is going to do. Or Terry. I don't think we've had a single boss as Terry, have we? Yeah, I really don't think we have. Alright, just kind of skipping this cutscene here. But yeah, I hope Tychoon becomes a little more interesting. Because I really liked the final boss of Teslagrad. But so far, Tychoon just seems to be, well, that. A tycoon. He seems to be like a greedy businessman. So, I mean, I guess that's fine. It's just, I was hoping for something a little more interesting. And, ow, okay. How am I at 1 HP? I didn't take that much damage, did I? Can I smack him any more? Ooh. Hit him again. I wonder if that's what I'm supposed to do. It's kind of hard to tell if this is actually dealing damage to him or not. Okay. That's quite an impressive machine he has, though. I will give him that. I'll have your head for this. Hey, come back, coward. Never. I will hide in here until the weather machine has done its work. So you just stay out there and rot. Give me my power core. This isn't fair. Mouse to the rescue? Now's to the rescue, Miss Lumina! Don't worry, miss, I can take it from here. After all, I'm a brave boy. Good luck in there, kid. And remember to get my power core. So I guess there's a tiny hole that he's going to sneak into. Pah, child, what do you expect to? Wait, I recognize those clothes. You're from one of my mines. Why aren't you working? You're costing me a fortune. I feed you, I clothe you, and you repay me like this. Back to the mines with you. I'm never going back there, and I freed all of my friends, too. No one's ever gonna work in your dumb, fake moon mine anymore. What? You little... When this is over, I'll throw you back in that mine myself. Alright, so what do? I can climb through here. And now what? Do I dig a hole? Dig a hole? Dynamite? Maybe? That did something? Oh, okay, so he's trying to throw wrenches. Oh, okay. I wonder if I have to try and catch him. Oh. Did he pick that up? Oh, that was close. Hard to tell. Oh, wait, maybe I have to hit him with a shovel. Nope, he seems too strong for a shovel. Oh yeah, he has like a vacuum sucker thing. Okay, do I wait for an opening or do I have to make an opening? Oh wait, there's something over here. Throw that down there. And... oh. And... okay, good. I destroyed that thing. Okay, so it looks like there are just certain things that I have to destroy. Maybe. Okay, yes, there's one down here. And he's going to suck that up. Throw that there. And... oh, that hurt a lot. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Don't know why. You'd think it'd be pretty obvious. Alright, wait for him to come up. Set down some dynamite. Knock it around. Okay, he's still going to suck it. So just throw down another one. Boom. Okay, what's left? There's one down here. Pop down there. This isn't really near a thing, but yeah, he's gonna suck it up anyways. Okay, so now that he's sucked it up... oh no! I forgot I was at 1 health. Okay, at least it saves me at this point. I don't have to do Clonington and Lumina all over again. So I'm gonna try and do my best to do this all in one take without having to do another episode. But we shall see how that goes. Okay, yeah, it kind of showed me the next one. So I just have to launch dynamite at it. Knock it over there. There we go. I faked him out. The next one's over here, maybe? No, it's down here. I wonder if it's randomized. Put it down here and knock it over there. Okay, good. Explosion radius. Thank you very much for once. You actually helped me out. Wait for him to throw his wrench. Wait. Wait. Knock it. There you go. Okay, what's next? This one down here. Okay. Set the dynamite. And knock it. Okay, that's still gonna send it somewhere. Okay, whatever. Not a big deal. Still got rid of that one. One over here. He's probably gonna suck it up. That's okay. I'll just set some more down. They should all be close enough. And this one over here, I believe, is the last of them. He's gonna suck it up, that's fine. Wait for the suck up to end, and then... alright, is that all of them? Nope, one more left in the center here. And... oh, no, I just finished paying for that. I'll make you mine coal for 1,000 years to repay me. Oh, come on now, let's get out of there, before it's too late. Come on, isn't Lumina still out there waiting for him? Hey, you backstabbing jerk. God, I suppose it was too much to hope for that you would rot in that pit. Alright, time for Terry. No one swindles Miss Terry and gets away with it. My dear, I am a businessman. I have swindled before, and I will surely swindle again. Thanks to that bumbling fool, I finally have all 3 cores. The machine is activated and under my control. You heroes have lost. The machine will only obey my commands. Your commands, eh? Oh, his commands! Well, your commands are my commands. I was beginning to wonder if the hypnotism goggles would actually work on humans. Kind of scary that it does. It's a good thing Terry found these and not Tychoon. Oh man, it's time for the video to end, but I'm in the middle of a cutscene. So if you guys are alright with a slightly longer video, well, so am I. So that blew up, I guess, the weather machine. I guess she told him to do that. Getting a nice cinematic cutscene here. It's a shame I didn't find all the scrolls. I hope this isn't straight up the end of the game. I hope there's like a post-game of some sort. If not, well, I guess that's what my practice file's for. I could always double back and try and look for more scrolls that way. It's pretty silent. Okay, there's the music. So, I guess we're all interacting. Clonington's boasting. Terry has had enough of that. Nels is probably going to go play with his friends, and Lumina's probably on her way back home. And Miss Tunnock is just back to playing her crappy music. I was kind of hoping for like some scenes where the characters would have like goodbyes. I was really hoping the four would kind of feel like a close-knit family. Terry and Clonington acting as the father and mother figures, Lumina and Nels being the older and younger siblings. It would have been really neat to see them get along really well like that, but seems like they really just didn't care about each other. They were all in this journey for their own reason and their reason alone. It's kind of nice that Ratrick and Tychoon and his jerks are in shame pits. But I wonder where the kids went back anyways. Oh, well, the orphanage chick, Anastasia, I think that's her name. Wait, what happened to her? And what about that, baboon guy there? Is he in charge of this circus now? Is he intelligent? What's the deal with that? What in the world is that robot thing? Rich Dangerous, that's the guard to the city, I think. And Terry is maybe taking all the kids back home to Motorland? Clonington's back on his ship with hypodermia. And they're shoving off. Lumina's going with them. Wait, why would she do that? Wouldn't she just take the teleporter back home? Oh no, poor Nels got left behind. Aw, poor Nels. Okay, well, I guess if he's quick, he can take a ride back with Terry. Alright, well, I guess that's it. I mean, there might be a post-game or something, but wow, I didn't think I'd literally reach the end in this episode. I thought there would be, you know, something else to do. Well, the Let's Play as a whole. Well, assuming there's a post-game, the Let's Play's not done yet. And even if this is technically the end of the game, I'll go back over on my practice file and use that file to scrounge around for more scrolls and stuff, because I definitely want to see everything there is to do in this game. So, regardless of whether or not there's a post-game, this is not the end of the Let's Play, so don't worry about that. But I guess since the credits are rolling, I'll go ahead and give my thoughts on the Let's Play so far, and as the game as a whole. As far as a blind Let's Play goes, it was definitely fun experiencing this game for the first time with you guys. I'm not sure how I would have enjoyed this game playing it on my own. I probably would have done a lot more just roaming around, rather than focusing on the plot. But since the plot itself was pretty short, I guess the game is kind of designed for you to roam around a lot and to explore before just, you know, doing the missions. So I guess that is something I do regret. I do regret not exploring everything thoroughly before taking out Tychoon. But, I guess interspersed throughout the Let's Play, I've already kind of given a bunch of my thoughts on the game. Kind of how the characters control, game design stuff. But, how do I feel about this game being a sequel to Teslagrad? Well, I do have to admit, I like seeing more of the world. I liked seeing this western continent, and I liked seeing and hearing snippets of some of the other cultures of Angloria, Motorland, and Mesmer. but I didn't quite get enough information on those areas as I would have liked to see. I would have liked to have seen each character have more or less their own arc. And I know I mentioned it earlier, but to kind of extrapolate on it, I think this game would have benefited a lot more if it followed kind of the control setup of Sonic Adventure, of all things. You know how in that game you had Sonic's story, Tails' story, Knuckles' story, you know, stuff like that. I think if this game was something along the lines of, you could select Lumina, you play only as Lumina, you do her story, and you'll see tidbits of when the other characters cross over into her part of the story. I think that would have made each character feel a little more independent, a little more unique, and it would feel, you would be able to get attached to the characters more that way. But since you kind of swap constantly between all the characters, it felt a little more hodgepodge with the game being the way it is. But that's kind of a personal gripe. Overall, I really did enjoy the game. I do not like this game nearly as much as I like Teslagrad. I just feel like the game itself was not very polished well. You guys saw a lot of glitches in the game. But, yeah, I'll give a lot more of my thoughts on the game later, since I said this is not going to be the end of the Let's Play. But this is going to be the end of the episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this ride as much as I did. But, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Not sure what that's going to look like just yet, so it's a surprise for both of us. But until next time, have a blessed day, and I'll see you then.